Hello dear students, my name is RASULOVA and I'm teacher of theoretical aspects of the English language. So today we are going to talk about comparative typology of English, Russian and Uzbek languages, and the first lecture is about comparative typology as a branch of linguistic typology. So today's plan is first question is about general overview of the subject. Second one is about tasks, objectives, and approaches. And the last one is types of comparative typology. So linguistics. What is linguistics? Linguistics is a scientific study of language, and its focus is a systematic investigation of the properties of particular languages as well as the characteristics of language in general. It encompasses not only the study of sound, grammar, and meaning, but also the history of language families, how languages are acquired by children and adults, and how language use is proceeded in the mind, and how it is connected to race and gender. Second, there are many definitions about linguistics, as Saussure said. Til tefekkürünü ifade kılıcı işareler mecmuidir. And other definitions til olan ongenin iştirakçısız, uning tashqi dunyoga nisbatan bo'lgan mexanik harakatidir. And the next one is til fikrni ifoda qilishga mo'ljallangan, talaffuz qilinadigan, chegaralangan tovushlar majmuidir. These considerations are not fully explained in the way of investigation any kinds of linguistics, because the language is a semiological system, serves as a society during the centuries, contributes cultural, historical people's traditions, as Avaz Utar said, tel vostai olan yonder. So there are three main systems of linguistics: extra-linguistics, and this is divided into social linguistics, we study the nature and social tasks of language. Second is metalinguistics, which study the connections between speech and language expressions. And the last one is interlinguistics, it studies language, intrasystems, language units, categories, and phonological, lexicological, and grammatical features. And the next one is comparativistics, which studies the language comparatively and divided into comparative linguistics, areal linguistics, and typological linguistics. So comparative typology is a field of linguistics that studies and classifies languages according to their structural and functional features. And its aim is to describe and explain the common properties and the structural diversity of the world's languages. From an etymological point of view, the word typology consists of two Greek morphemes, typos, which means type, and logos, which means science. In this respect, the typological method is not limited to the sphere of one science. It has a universal rise. Therefore, typology may be divided into, first, non-linguistic typology, and the second one is linguistic typology. Non-linguistic typology is the subject matter of the science except linguistics. It can be political typology, medical, historical, botanic, and other types of typology except linguistic typology. Comparative pedagogy deals with general and distinctive features, development trends, and perspectives of theory, applied instruction, and upbringing methods reveal their economic, social, political, and philosophic backgrounds. And the historical typology analyzes historic facts and produces comparative inventory based on the history of each nation to reveal general trends, differences, and similarities. So typological studies based on materials of representative sampling from many world languages, so that findings and conclusions made on the results of such analysis can be applied to the entire majority of languages. So the majority of prestigious linguistic theories have their own typological agenda aimed at theoretical analysis of structurally different languages, their location and genetic origin. Nowadays, many terms are used for defining this type of science, such as linguistic typology, comparative typology, and contrastive linguistics, characterology, and so on. So we have questions for self-control. First one is, what does the term typology mean? Do we use this term in everyday life? What is the role of typology in linguistics? What tasks does this subject have? What is the necessity of learning typology? And the last one is, what is the difference between linguistics and non-linguistic typology? That's all for now. Thank you for your attention.